NBA YoungBoy's manager did a tweet, and he said that YoungBoy's first stop is going to be in Chicago. And you responded to that.
Yeah, I told him to bring them dirty Dickie suit wearing niggas. That's just like, you know, like.
And people are saying you're talking about Quando, Rondo, and Lil Tim.
Of course.
Right.
Because what's the problem with NBA YoungBoy? Like everybody, you know, like whatever he got going on with Dirk and them and shit, that's industry shit, bro. The YoungBoy ain't do shit to nobody. He didn't, you know, he wasn't there when that shit happened with Vaughn.
Right.
So it's like, you know, I shouldn't have even said shit, but it would just be like, when I seen them, it's like they be playing, they be doing too much playing on the internet. So I'm like, all right, nah, if you niggas don't come to Chicago, just bring them certain group of niggas, though.
I mean, do you think that YoungBoy could do a big show in Chicago and have it be okay?
No, this is why he can be okay if he do a show in Chicago. Like, just realistically, he NBA YoungBoy.
It's going to be a stadium.
He's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
He's going to have security with him. He's never going to come to Chicago with just his people.
No.
They're going to have security, armed security, like.
Probably police.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So if somebody want to bump heads with him, they got to be able to throw it out. They got to be ready to throw it all away and be like, he got the police with him, but fuck that. I want this nigga. And they got to be able to, the real definition of crashing out is for them to try to do something to YoungBoy if he have a show in Chicago. Because you got to think about it like this. Motherfucker, Chicago is one of his biggest fan bases. People love that nigga.
Yeah.
So, because let's be honest, like, a lot of people was listening to him before the beef. They got niggas from my side listening to his music in the car and all this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he come from the same shit we come from. Baton Rouge, just like Chicago, is treacherous. Murders, gang shit, that's what's going on. So yeah, it's possible for him to come to Chicago and come in and make, look, 6ix9ine did it.
Well, yeah. I mean, remember when Drake and Meek Mill were beefing, Drake did a huge show in Philly.
I was with him.
You were with him.
I was with him.
And he even talked shit about Meek on stage.
Yeah.
And he walked out just fine.
Yeah.
I mean, people were all in the distance like, oh, yeah,
though.
this motherfucker.
I give it to D, you know, Drake, my boy, and I fuck with Meek. Them DC niggas pulled up. They couldn't do shit, though. This is Drake we talking about.
Yeah.
Like, hey, watch out. Y'all came to say something, you know what I'm saying? But
from a distance.
Who was going to crash out and go to jail for the sake of what? Because they had a rap beef going on. Ain't nobody got hurt. Ain't nobody got punched, slapped, shot, nothing. So they was going to pull up and try to do something to somebody in Drake camp at home too. Just to what, for a look. They, you know, they smarter than that. Meek's a smart nigga too. Drake and Meek, they smart. So it was just like, I was there for it and I seen it. But like, yeah, YoungBoy can possibly come into Chicago untouched, but he has to have law enforcement with him. There's no way that he's coming to Chicago with just his homies and nothing's gonna happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's gonna do a huge show.
Yeah,
at a stadium.
It's more than likely it's gonna be at the United Center.
At the United Center.
And he gonna have security. They gonna have police there just because they know he coming. The mayor, whatever. Heavy police at present. Heavy. Like, they probably won't even let him do the show in Chicago because they know what's going on. They probably, like, realistically, they wouldn't let YoungBoy do a show in Chicago because they know what's going on type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess we'll see.
Like, I don't think they was capping. They was doing that for the net, just talking and stir it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,